again, doing our driver's ed class here, to understand that there are no exact synonyms in any language, really, that words have distinct nuances. Now, sometimes words, as represented by this diagram I'm going to show here, like here's the word agapao. We'll just write it in here. Here's the word agapao, and then here's the word phileo. Right, both of these words mean to love, and there's a huge overlap. That's what we're trying to show with this visual. There's a huge overlap where they can be used essentially synonymously, yes, but then there are nuances that each one of them has. Maybe particular constructions where you would use this one rather than that one. Phileo can mean to love the same way agapao can. It also can have the meaning of to kiss. Agapao does not mean to kiss. And so you see there can be overlap in the semantic range of words, but there's never any complete overlap where they mean exactly the same thing. I tell the story in the book about my friend Duro, a dear friend of mine from Nigeria. We were both students. He was excited that I was going to get married. And in Nigerian culture, it's much more normal to just talk about people having children. So he said, I'm so excited that you and your wife will have issue. Will have issue. Well, if you look up the word issue in a dictionary, English dictionary, probably the 17th definition is biological offspring. He was excited to say, I'm excited that you guys will have children, Lord willing. I'm excited about that. But so we realized that even though this word is a technically correct word, it wasn't the right nuance, right? Well, for that construction, it didn't make sense. It sounded like I was going to have some sort of wound with pus coming out of it or something like that, right? So we realized that that words have these ranges of meaning, and again, they're particular grammatical constructions that just demand them. So if I were to ask you, what is a synonym for hit? You might say, well, the synonym for hit is strike, right? They mean the same thing. I say, okay. So I go into a classroom and I say, someone please strike the lights. And everyone, might sort of look at me confused. And I say, oh, isn't that mean the same thing as hit the lights? And they say, well, no, this is a sort of a set phrase where this makes sense. I mean, turn the lights off, turn the lights on. If you say strike the lights, it doesn't work. It sounds like you're asking me to assault the lights. So again, we realize words have a range of meaning. They can overlap in meaning, but there are no exact synonyms. Now, having said that, there's a little footnote here. Biblical authors have certain styles. The technical name for this is they have their own idiolect. And one of the styles of the author of the Gospel of John is he loves to use near synonyms. Notice I'm using that word near. He loves to use near synonyms. So he, for example, will vary between agapao and phileo, among other. He does this with other words too, with seemingly not trying to show any nuance of difference between them. So that's his particular style, his idiolect. Okay.